The Bengals won. How? Honestly, I have no clue. They got bailed out extremely hard by the refs. The refs kind of gave the Bengals this win. And also, because there's a couple key players that have helped the Bengals win. But there's also some sad things that have happened this game. Y'all will most likely see that. And yeah, first of all, the Bengals win a very, very hard game. 31-27, the highest scoring game the Bengals have had this season. The most points they've allowed this season. The defense, wasn't as good as last game, but still, 2 interceptions. I missed the third one, the dropped one. I don't know who had that. I think it was what's his name? Played for the Ravens. That dude. Anyways, Trevor Lawrence, 24 for 42, 271, 3 touchdowns. ETN, 14 carries, 71 yards. Jamar Chase with a comeback game. I called this last week. Jamar Chase was going to have a huge game. 14 receptions, 165, and a touchdown. That touchdown being BURROW to Jamar Chase. Also got this is the closest thing I can get to the what the Bengals wore today, the all orange. I used to have an all orange Carson Palmer jersey, but I no longer have that. This game was very interesting. So this game went back and forth a lot. Now, the reason why I'm kind of scared is at the fact that Joe Burrow did get injured. His toe got injured. I'm worried about turf toe mainly. Going to be out for about maybe 5-6 weeks. Okay, so a little update for y'all. Joe Burrow is expected to miss at least 3 months with a grade 3 turf toe. This is really crushing as a Bengals fan because Jake Browning's good, but I don't know if he's that good to survive the whole season. It really does suck as a Bengals fan because injuries have really just haunted this franchise for a while. You know, the first round pick back in the 90s, that first overall pick back in the 90s got absolutely destroyed by injuries. Many other players have gotten destroyed by injuries in the Bengals' history. Joe Burrow has had a ton of injuries. T. Higgins started the season last year with an injury. Man, the amount of injuries the Bengals have had, and also the amount of injuries that the Bengals may happen. We'll see Damar Hamlin, Ryan Shazier, Bo Jackson. The list goes on. But yeah, the Bengals do sneak out the win. Obviously, my favorite play from this game was the Mitchell Tinsley touchdown.
Coach Logan Ryan at Rutgers. They go way back. Browning, paid ball. One hand. Are you serious? Mitchell Tinsley.
Insane preseason. So manages to sneak the win out. But during that touchdown, a flag was called. It was not a flag. CBS thought it was a flag, but it was some sort of rubber toy that I can't say on YouTube or else I will get demonetized. You'll see it in the replay, but anyways, Jamar Chase touchdown, first touchdown of the year, first gritty of the year.
The screen from the 4, slant, Chase, cha-ching! You're right on it, Logan. Jamar Chase, gritties, touchdown Bengals.
That is exciting. Like I said, T. Higgins 42-yard pass from Jake Browning.
Everybody near the line of scrimmage. Third down, Browning to the air. Higgins bumped. Doesn't matter. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jake Browning played decent as well during this game. Possession. Jaguars had way more possession. First downs. Bengals had more turnovers. Bengals had 3 turnovers. Jacksonville had 350. No, Jacksonville had 400. Bengals had 350. This was a Pickles game. 65,871 people at this game. Breaking news: Jadeveon Clowney is joining the Cowboys. That's just some breaking news. I just found out myself. I said just some insane games. So go look at the box score. Jake Browning, 21 for 32, 241, 7.5, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I'm worried about that interception total. 1 sack for 7 yards. Joe Burrow, 7 for 13, 76 yards, 5.8 average, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, 2 sacks for 8 yards. I am worried about that. Like I said, he got injured early on in the second quarter. He did play decently well. He was on track for 280 yards. Trevor Lawrence, 24 for 42, 271, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1 sack for 10 yards. Obviously, that being the final sack. Jack from rushing, Travis Etienne, 14 carries, 71 yards. Brayshaw Tootin, 8 carries, 42 yards. LeQuint Allen Jr., 2 carries, 13 yards. De'Ami Brown, 1 carry, 9 yards. Trevor Lawrence, 2 carries, 4 yards. Cincinnati rushing, Chase Brown, 16 carries, 47 yards. Jake Browning, 1 carry, 1 yard, that being the QB sneak.
Goal. A sneak again over the top. Touchdown, Bengals. They have the lead with 18 seconds left.
Jacksonville receiving. Parker Washington, 5 receptions, 76 yards, 40 being his longest, 5 targets, 15 yards per reception. De'Ami Brown, 5 receptions, 57 yards, 7 targets. Brian Thomas Jr., 4 receptions, 49 yards, 12 targets. Fantasy owners are crying right now. Brayshaw Tootin, 2 receptions, 32 yards, 2 targets. Travis Hunter, 3 receptions, 22 yards, and 6 targets. Travis Hunter was actually the reason why the Jags lost that costly penalty on 4th down that helped the Bengals get into field position.
Well, defense. The ball will be placed on the foul. Automatic first down.
That's the matchup, Logan, they wanted.
That's the matchup they wanted. Not the top 2 receiver, the 3rd one at Yoshibas, and they find Travis Hunter. He did not get his head around in time.
Me personally, it was an iffy penalty. I don't know if that penalty should have been called, but I'm happy it was, because obviously let the Bengals win. If that penalty wasn't called, the Jaguars would have won this game. And Cincinnati receiving, Jamar Chase, obviously 14 receptions, 165, 1 touchdown. T. Higgins, 3 receptions, 1 touchdown. Noah Fant, 3 receptions, 28 yards. Chase Brown, 2 receptions, 18 yards. Matt Gesicki, 3 receptions, 18 yards. Mitchell Tinsley, 1 reception, 13 yards. Andre Savage, 1 reception, 12 yards. And Drew Sample, 1 reception, 7 yards. Mitchell Tinsley, have a night, man. And then, here we go. The defense. 1 sack from Alokin. I don't want to pronounce that. 1 sack from Trayvon Walker. 1 sack from Eric Armstead. And then Dax Hill had 1 TFL, 1 pass deflection. Geno Stone had nothing, actually, just 9 tackles. Logan Wilson had a pass deflection. Jordan Battle had a pass deflection. Trent Anderson had a sack, a TFL, and a pass deflection. Kevin Telebrat had 2 pass deflections. DJ Turner had 2 pass deflections. And interceptions. Jordan Battle had 1 interception. Dax Hill had 1 interception. Then Andrew Wingard had 1 interception. Devin Lloyd had 1 interception. Eric Murray had 1 interception. The kick returns. So Samaje P. Ryan did really good for the kick returns. I'm kind of proud of that. Charlie Jones had a decent punt return, only for 11. Evan McPherson, 1 for 1. Ryan Miko with a really good punt with a 63-yarder. Cam Little with the 2 for 2 for the field goals. Anyways, let's check out the rest of the game so far that's happening, because obviously I'm looking here. I have the ESPN website pulled up. I do use Real Sports, but I obviously don't have, the premium, so I can't really use it. Broncos, Colts. Broncos is leading 28-26, 8:33 in the 4th quarter. Falcons, Vikings, 8:20 p.m. tonight. This will be the full. But yeah, let me back up a little bit because y'all cannot see me fully. Panthers, Cardinals. Cardinals are destroying the Panthers right now, 27-15. Eagles, Chiefs, it's 13-10. They're about to score. They're 4th and goal on the Chiefs 1. Like I said, Falcons, Vikings. Oh yeah. Deion Jones, 22 for 33, 309. Jonathan Taylor, 18, 146. Very good game from Jonathan Taylor. Can he get back to his 2021 form? Hopefully. 2021, Jonathan Taylor was a special man. He had 2,000 yards rushing. Did he have 2,000? Yeah, he did have 2,000 yards rushing. Pretty insane by Jonathan Taylor. Bryce Young, 28 for 38, 246, 2 touchdowns. Ted Road McMillan, 5 receptions, 80 yards. Mahomes, 14, 22, 117, 1 interception. Saquon, 17, 70, and a touchdown. Travis Kelce, 4 receptions and 61 yards. Travis Kelce did have a crash out. I did see that. He did crash out. Ooh, update. Eagles score on a tush push. Of course, it's a tush push. Anyways, Jags, Bengals, Giants, Cowboys. In my opinion, so far is the game of the week. I didn't really expect that to be the game of the week, but hey. I mean, last week I said the game of the week was obviously Steelers, Jets, but it was obviously Bills, Ravens. That hilarious comeback at the end, which is also why the Bengals are first in the AFC North. Obviously, Russell Wilson, 3 for 41, 450, and 3 touchdowns. Malik Neighbors, thank you. 9 receptions, 167, and 2 touchdowns. So you put up like 30-something points for my fantasy. Bears, Lions, absolute 52-21. Jared Goff, 20 for 28, 334, 5 touchdowns. Jameer Gibbs, 12 carries, 93 yards, 1 touchdown. Run Madune's a 7, 128, and 2. And also that insane one-handed catch by Isaac Tesla, dang it. Rams beat the Titans. Rams are undefeated. Stafford looked decent. Devontae Adams looked decent. Patriots, Dolphins. The Dolphins beat to fire the coach. Two had a decent game though. Niners, Saints. Mac Jones might have a comeback story in him. Mac Jones delivered for his first ever start for the Niners. 26, 39, 279, 3 touchdowns. Josh Allen, obviously, I didn't really think he did that good. 4 to 25, 148. James Cook, 21, 132, 2 touchdowns. Everything else here, Lamar Jackson, 9 for 29, 225, 4 touchdowns. Zay Flowers, 7 receptions, 75 yards. But yeah, and also I think Derrick Henry did not do that good. He had, I think, 20-something rushing yards. Yeah, it just wasn't a really good game for him in general. Thursday Night Football. Jordan Love delivers. Tucker Kraft, amazing performance. I wish I still had him in fantasy. But yeah, then Monday we got Bucks, Texans, and Chargers, Raiders. Geno Smith is going to be at QB for the Raiders. C.J. Stroud's going to be for Texans. Nick Chubb and Emeka. I'm excited for that. Emeka Egbuka is one of my favorite receivers of all time. One of my favorite Ohio State receivers of all time. He played extremely good. But yeah, let's go to today's video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss another video from me. And your guys, peace out. See you next time.